You ever feel like you're pouring information into your brain, only to have it leak right back out? Yeah, it's a super common frustration. But what if I told you that learning faster isn't really about being some kind of natural genius? It's actually all about strategy. Today, we're going to unlock the science of accelerated memory.
So think about this for a second. It's a wild and honestly kind of depressing statistic, isn't it? You spend hours learning something new, you're excited about it, and then the next day, poof, it's mostly gone. I want you to know this is not a personal failing. It's not you. It's literally a fundamental feature of how our brains are wired to work. And understanding that is the very first step to beating it.
And this right here, this is the perfect picture of our challenge. Meet the forgetting curve. You could kind of think of it as the main villain in our learning story. And just look at these numbers. Within a single hour, we can lose half of everything we just learned. By the next day, we're down to just 30%. See, our brain is always filtering, always trying to figure out what's junk and what's important. Our job is to tell it what to keep.
Okay, but here's the good news. This is not a losing battle, not even close. Science has actually developed a really powerful set of tools designed specifically to fight this curve and to strengthen the memories that you actually want to keep. This is where we stop being passive victims of forgetting and start becoming active architects of our own knowledge.
So, let's open up that toolkit. Our first two powerhouse techniques are all about completely changing how you review information. Seriously, forget about mindlessly rereading your notes for hours on end. We're going to get way more strategic with two concepts: spaced repetition and active recall.
So, what in the world is spaced repetition? Well, it's kind of genius in how simple it is. Instead of cramming everything at once, you strategically review stuff at intervals that get longer and longer over time. Every single time you recall something right as you're about to forget it, you send this incredibly powerful signal to your brain that says, hey, this is important, strengthen this connection.
And here's what that actually looks like in practice. You learn something new today. You do a quick review tomorrow. Then you wait a few days. Then you wait a week. And then you wait even longer. These little review sessions push that forgetting curve up and up and up, making the memory stronger and way more durable each time. And the payoff for this? It is huge. I mean, studies have shown that this one simple technique can help you learn 2 to 3 times faster than the old school methods. That's just a massive return for a tiny strategic investment of your time.
Now let's pair that with its partner in crime, active recall. Most of us get stuck on the left side of this slide, passively rereading, highlighting. It feels like we're working hard, but honestly, it's not very effective. The real magic happens over on the right, when you force your brain to actually pull the information out of storage without any help.
So how do you actually do it? Well, it's pretty simple. After you read a chapter, just close the book and try to summarize it out loud. Turn the chapter headings into questions and see if you can answer them. Or, use the classic tool, flashcards. The act of retrieving the answer, it's like doing a bicep curl for your memory. It really builds that strength.
All right, so effective review is one massive part of the equation, but the other part is organizing the information correctly from the very start. So let's look at two more incredible techniques for building a strong mental foundation: chunking and the legendary memory palace. I want you to think of your working memory, the part of your brain you're using right now, as a temporary sticky note. It's pretty small, it can only hold a few items at once, usually somewhere between 4 and 7. That's a tiny bottleneck. Chunking is this brilliant little hack that lets us get around that limit by bundling small bits of info into larger, more meaningful groups. Okay, take a look at this number on the screen. Trying to memorize that raw string of digits is a total nightmare for your working memory. It's just a random jumble. Your brain is trying to hold 11 separate items all at once, and it's probably starting to short circuit.
And here's the solution. By grouping those digits into 3 meaningful chunks, let's say an area code and 2 years, it becomes almost effortless. We went from 11 random, stressful items down to just 3 meaningful ones. That, right there, is the power of chunking in action. All right, next up is a truly legendary technique. The memory palace has been used for thousands of years by memory champions. The idea is to tap into your brain's incredibly powerful spatial memory. You take information you want to learn and you mentally place it in specific locations in a really familiar place, like your own house.
So, techniques like the memory palace are absolutely incredible for memorizing facts. But let's be real, memorization isn't quite the same thing as true understanding. So how do you test for that? For that, we need our final tool. This isn't just about memory. It's the ultimate acid test for comprehension. It's called the Feynman technique.
The Feynman technique works on a really simple principle. If you can't explain something simply, you don't truly understand it. The process is super straightforward. First, you learn the concept. Then, you try to teach it to a beginner, or just pretend to, using really simple language. The moment you get stuck, or you have to use jargon, that's step 3. Bingo. You've just found a gap in your knowledge. So you go back, review, and work on simplifying your explanation.
Okay, that was a lot of amazing tools. But theory doesn't mean anything without action, right? So how do you actually put all of this into practice in a way that isn't totally overwhelming? Well, let's build a simple, powerful 20-minute daily habit.
And this is all it takes. Seriously, just 20 minutes a day. First, 5 minutes to learn something new. Then, 5 crucial minutes of active recall, summarizing it all without looking. Next, 5 minutes of spaced repetition, just quickly reviewing some older topics. And you finish with 5 minutes of teaching or creating a flashcard, applying that Feynman technique. It's a complete workout for your brain, and it's all done in less time than a single TV episode.
And that's really what this all comes down to, isn't it? It's all about trading those wasted hours of passive, ineffective studying for short, focused bursts of science-backed, highly strategic learning. It's a complete mindset shift from just brute force effort to real efficiency. So there you have it. The toolkit used by the world's fastest learners is now yours. You have the strategies to learn any skill, any subject, any language more effectively than you ever thought possible. The only question left is, what are you going to master first?